I call your attention to all the announcements as printed in the newsletter. There are some very important ones here. First of all, there should be a flyer in your bulletin announcing the book club's, St. Thomas Book Club's summer book selection, and that will be Born Color by our own Erin Mitchell. We will read her book over the summer and come back together and have a discussion in the fall. On May the 3rd, there will be a book signing here after the 10:30 a.m. service, and books will be available for purchase for $20. So we thank the Rector's Guild, as always, for sponsoring our summer book club. Also, St. George and Matthias and St. Thomas are going to have a spiritual retreat, a time of spiritual refreshment, which will occur May 1st through the 3rd over the weekend. The costs and everything are on the flyer that you see in the back of the church. Transportation will be provided to Technic Towers, which is in Technic, Illinois, and the retreat will be facilitated by our own Father Juan Reed. It promises to be a wonderful time of refreshment as we come together with St. George and Matthias in this effort, and we thank our Deacon Trilby Murray for organizing this. In your bulletin on page 24, you'll also see a flyer which is announcing a forum which will be held here on this Saturday from 9:30 a.m. to noon. The Black Episcopal Church, Are We Dead? They're a provocative topic facilitated by Father Reed again. We want to come together and provide the space for all churches on the south side, the historically black churches in particular, to share their struggles and concerns and challenges, and also to begin to forge avenues of cooperation among congregations. So we look forward to your participation. The continental breakfast will be served at 9:30, and the program will start promptly at 10 a.m. And this is sponsored by Concerned Black Episcopalians of Chicago. Also, I want to thank everybody who came out for feeding ministry on yesterday. Those who were present were blessed immensely by your participation in your efforts. I want to thank Deacon Murray for her continued efforts in our feeding ministry, and we look forward to the ministry continuing to grow and grow far beyond our imagination. Are there other announcements that need to be made out loud today? Yes. Go ahead. Yeah.
I want to say thank you to Wanda Norris and the Girls' Night Out. We really had a nice time Friday night and all Saturday, fellowshipping with Shahar and Trilby and Pat George. It was a wonderful time with the girls. We really got to share a lot and learn more about each other.
That's wonderful, wonderful.
And I want to thank Aisha, particularly, who so vehemently reminded me that she gave up the last 2 days of her spring break vacation to be with us.
Well, it was time well spent. Thank you so much for that effort. I think it's so important that we empower our young women and girls as they continue to grow. Any other announcements?
I want to thank Aisha and the Ways and Means Committee for the wonderful work they did with regards to the timeshare raffle. We have cleared thus far $4,915 in raffle sales, and there's more money coming. And of course, we have to thank Bob and Carol Neal for the donation. And along the lines, the treasurer team has done financials for January, February, and March. So some of you have that report included in your bulletin, and the statements, first quarter statements, outside in the box, in the narthex, on the table.
Yes.
Last week before last, the Sisters of St. Thomas sent Dawn Rudolph an Easter basket. You know, she's now in a rehab facility in Skokie, so that's quite a hike. So we collected sent her an Easter basket and a floral arrangement, and she was going to send something in writing, but she asked me to please thank all of her St. Thomas family, not just the sisters, because she knows she's getting prayers from the brothers too. But to thank you and to let you know that just took her emotionally to a whole different positive level, to know that you thought of her like that.
Thank you.
Amen.
Yes. I want to remind everyone that we're working with a collaboration with All Saints Church on the north side. They've begun a program where they're trying to discuss race. And they've asked us to participate with them. In fact, we reached out to them. They've had a wonderful program on Good Friday in which they related Black Lives Matter to the way in which the apostles and so many other believers just sat by and watched while God was being crucified, while Jesus was being crucified. And they likened that to what they've been doing while Black lives are being killed by police. And so they've asked that we have a program next Sunday after the 10:30 service in which we will have an opportunity to meet with some more of their parishioners. We're going to invite some of their people by. Those of you who are here after 10:30, please come back and say hello and get to know them in a longer way. We'll sort of have like a real short getting to know you session, maybe 5-10 minutes, and sort of like speed dating, but it'll be speed getting to know you. So we invite you to participate in that if you're available. So thank you very much.
Thank you. That's next Sunday.
Yes.
Next Sunday. Great.
Sunday. Thank you.
There are, Carolyn Peckway, our parish administrator, put some letters in the narthex. And if you look on the little table that's right out there, you may find her name on it. And it's a letter that's concerning what is going on up to date with the 10th anniversary for Father Fulton. So, you can check it out.
Thank you.
I don't see Jerry, I know he's here somewhere, but, so, I've been remiss in my duties as secretary of the Brotherhood. If I didn't remind the Brotherhood that you have a meeting today after 10:30 Mass.
Thank you. Also, one last announcement. All guild heads, leaders, church leaders need to sign up for the class Keeping God's People Safe, which is a class that deals with protection of our youth and sexual harassment. It is part of a requirement for us to be ensured as a church, as a diocese against this. And so there's the information is in your bulletin. There's a sign-up sheet that's posted on the bulletin board as you walk into the guild hall. So all guild leaders, I believe it's June the 6th.
Yes.
June the 6th. Lunch will be served, I think, at a minimum